The mother wants to use $200,000 to get rid of the twins she abandoned in the first place, not realizing that this move will result in even greater retaliation from the siblings, and the daughter decides to penetrate the interior of the mansion to take down her mother's mother-in-law. Seeing Xiao Mei's appearance surprised the grandmother. After all, last night Xiao Mei's courage made her admire. As Grandma descends the stairs, she accidentally steps on the empty steps, allowing Xiao Mei to seize the opportunity to perform. De Zhuang heard the cries for help and rushed to prepare to call an ambulance, while Xiao Mei quickly judged that it was just a sprain. She then uses her physical therapy expertise to massage her grandmother to relieve her pain, and easily bandages her ankle, which not only gets her appreciation, but also makes De Zhuang like her a little more. When the two of them help up the grandmother together, the grandmother's waist is suddenly too sore to straighten up. It turns out that Grandma wakes up early every day with this problem. Xiao Mei offered to help Grandma massage. In this way Xiao Mei successfully gained the grandmother's approval on that day and went back to pack her bags. From this moment on, she will live in the mansion inside. The duty is to take care of the grandmother. The two chatted with each other, and when Suman came to the room, her soul was scared out of her body when she saw Xiao Mei's presence here. For this kind of unauthorized behavior of the mother-in-law feel very dissatisfied. The most important thing is that this abandoned daughter every day under their eyes to do things, they still have a good life? Nay, the grandmother now likes it so much that she can only let the mother-in-law go to dinner first before making plans. At the dinner table Grandma tells her son about today's events, and in order to personally thank this therapist, Regal asks the maid to call Xiao Mei in. Seeing Xiao Mei's appearance, Fu Ho is also impressed, not realizing that meeting again has become his mother's therapist, and introduces Xiao Mei to the members of the family one by one. Suman says that this is not a wedding scene and doesn't need to say so much. When De Zhang comes to dinner, he unexpectedly sees that Xiao Mei has actually appeared in the house, and this lass's eyes seem to be penetrated by his grandmother. Everyone present except Suman is polite to Xiao Mei, but this does not affect Xiao Mei's mood at all and she happily mingles with the servants. On the other hand, her brother found a job as a car washer to make ends meet, but his thoughts were all on his sister, fearing that Xiao Mei would suffer from something in the mansion. Who knows that an employee intentionally knocked his cell phone directly into the drain, and was also made to scrub toilets by his boss. Noel said in his own is not to be a cleaner, so the two fell out on the spot. Noel took the money and drove away, so when Xiao Mei called his brother but how could not get through, so she was very anxious to see the grandmother has fallen asleep, so sneaked out, quickly took a car to the home, but did not know that the big strong because of curiosity also followed out. See his brother is safe and sound in the home, Xiao Mei hanging hard also and let go. The two have been living together for 20 years, and although they don't live together now, their hearts and bloodlines will be tightly connected. I didn't realize that there was a man standing downstairs. Da Zhuang sees this and loses his mind, mistaking Noel for Xiao Mei's boyfriend. The next morning, Grandma asks Xiao Mei where she went last night, and Xiao Mei says she went to look for her twin brother because he dropped his cell phone and didn't get in touch with him last night, and was too worried, so she went home to check. So the grandmother and let Xiao Mei go to the drawer to bring a cell phone, let her first brother to use. When the money later to return it is not too late. Xiao Mei was thrilled and thanked her grandmother. At breakfast, Xiao Mei was serving them seriously. Naijia Dejiang held back his anger all night and finally exploded at this moment, publicly accusing Xiao Mei that she shouldn't have gone out in the middle of the night to meet and hug her date, and that this home is not a hotel, where you can come and go as you please.